Welcome back, everybody, to the New York Knicks, MyNBA franchise here on NBA 2K23. Today is a very big day as we have made it to Game 7 of the second round of the playoffs. Our New York Knicks are looking to make the conference finals for the first time in this series. Last episode, we had Games 5 and 6. Game 5, we ended up losing by just 4 points. Scotty Barnes got injured pretty early into the game for Toronto. He had to play through a knee injury, and he still was quite effective. Cesar DiCarlo, Jason Tatum, DJ Ramses, they were all very good. But ultimately, we were not able to finish off the job despite a nice second half push, particularly within the fourth quarter. Then that brings us over to Game 6, another game that we started off a little bit slowly. We trailed in the second half, and then Jason Tatum got injured while we were losing. And at that point, it felt like our season was over. But the offense caught fire. We shot the ball really well. Edwards with 4 threes. Buddy Johnson with 4 threes. Ramses with 6. So as we know, Jason Tatum suffered a sprained left knee. He will not play here in Game 7. And if we were to move on, he would likely miss some time in the conference finals. I think the bigger injury question right now is with Zachariah Royster. Will he be available for this game? He is questionable with the collapsed lung that he suffered back in Game 1. Right now, it feels like it's 50-50 on whether he is going to play or not, and it's going to be literally down to the final minutes on the decision for the Knicks on what they're going to do with him. So let's get this show on the road. Game 7 here at the Garden. The Knicks are looking to make it back to the conference finals for the first time in a quarter century, with the Brooklyn Nets awaiting the winner of today's game. Our Knicks have been close over the last couple of years. In Season 3, we went to 7 games in the first round, losing to the Magic. Last year, we were the number 1 seed and got upset in Round 2 by the Magic. Obviously, the big storyline here is with the health of Zachariah Royster, who has not been cleared by doctors to play and will not be available for Game 7. So now the Knicks really don't have a center. Cam Reddish will be starting at the 5, and then Buddy Johnson will be sliding up to the 4. We're going to have a small rotation, only 8 players today. Since it's Game 7, we want our best players on the floor as much as possible. The Raptors win the tip, and we are underway. Game 7 is officially here. So we'll see which team can score first as Ramses pokes it away from Gary Trent. In transition now, Edwards over to the Italian stallion, Cesar DiCarlo, who's in for the slam. DiCarlo's been inconsistent throughout this postseason series. He's had some really good games and some really bad ones. The Knicks need him at his best today. Edwards no good. Rebound and one for the rookie. Buddy Johnson with the play. Buddy Johnson was phenomenal in Game 6 with Jason Tatum getting injured. He really stepped up. Cinco misses the layup, grabs the rebound, makes the layup, draws the foul, and the other rookie on the other side gets an and one of his own. Unlike Buddy Johnson, he would make the 3 throw. 5-4 now your score. Raptors ahead. Buddy Johnson lets it fly for 3. Quick start for the rookie out of Florida as we're tied at 7. Edwards looks to make a move inside to DiCarlo. Back to Edwards. Good ball movement. Nice cut off the ball by Edwards to get away from the basket and find some space to hit the jumper. 9-7 now. Barnes inside for Rob Williams, who kind of pushes Cam Reddish off. No foul. Now it is 9-11. Here comes Cinco inside with the slam. A big-time dunk for the rookie, Jaron Cinco. Now knotted up at 11. Cinco is blocked by DJ Ramses. Here comes New York in transition. Ramses with it. Pull-up jumper is good. Strong start for DJ offensively as it is 13 apiece. Edwards with it in the corner. Blows by Scotty and is in for the slam. Anthony Edwards is the X factor of this team. When he's on, that really opens things up for the offense. Edwards was great in Game 6. Barnes inside, beats the shot clock. We're tied at 15. I feel like both defenses have been better today than throughout some of the other games. The defensive intensity is certainly higher in this one, as Ramses is snuffed. What a block! And with the shot clock violation, it'll be Raptors ball. Some of the second unit into the game as Cinco blows by Damian Lillard. Again, at 36 years old, Dame is just not what he was defensively. Not that he was ever a great defender. DJ Ramses with the stop on Carter. Good defense on the other end. Lillard to Oyedeji in the corner for Ra Khalif Jumbu, who hits the triple. Now tied up at 18. Kevon Patterson Jr. tries to bully Lillard, and he will make the shot. Soft kiss off the glass, and it's 20-18. Shot clock winding down. The rookie, Buddy Johnson, with it. Buddy, step back, way downtown, got it! Buddy Johnson with his second three of the quarter. That'll put the Knicks ahead. 20-21. Back in the hands of Johnson. If he made that, the roof of this place would have exploded. But unfortunately, he's unable to get it to fall. Following Toronto possession, now the Raptors looking to take the lead. Carter over to Kevon Patterson Jr. He'll knock down the three for Toronto, their first triple of the game. Tied at 23. Final seconds of the quarter. Johnson's shot is no good. It's been a low-scoring defensive battle so far. Neither team shooting the ball well from the perimeter up to this point. The defensive intensity is certainly there here in Game 7. Both of these teams know their seasons are on the line. Edwards starts the second with an and one. Flex on him, young man. 23-26 now. We'll see if Toronto can respond. Barnes with a dime across the court. Showing off his Romeo Colucci impression as Gary Trent gets the dunk. 1 point game now. Franz Wagner looks to drive inside. Nice cut off the ball by the former Knick, Wendell Moore, for the layup, and that'll put the Raptors ahead. 27-26. Barnes guarded by the big man, Oyedeji. No good. Rebound in the hands of Robert Williams, the Time Lord, who dunks it home on Oyedeji. So now the Raptors are up by 3. Knicks looking to respond. Here's Lillard. Over to Reddish. Lets it fly. Killer Cam. Reddish is on the board with a 3. 29-29 now. Barnes inside. Good defense by Oyedeji. Williams with the offensive rebound, though. Another opportunity for the Raptors. Very quick passes. They're all playing hot potato. Nobody wants the ball. The Raptors are going to have to get a shot off quickly. Wagner heaves it up, and it is good. Wow, what a play by Franz Wagner. What a possession. 32-33, Knicks ahead. Dumbu off the screen. Gets it over to Reddish, who hits another one. Cam Reddish with his second 3 of the quarter. The Knicks are up by 4. Here comes DiCarlo. Drives inside with the finish. Nice slam for Cesar DiCarlo. 38-34. DiCarlo trying to dribble by his man. Unable to, but luckily he has Ron Khalif Dumbu open in the corner. The Knicks did not shoot the ball well from 3 in the first quarter, but now they're starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter. 5-point lead. Wagner pulls it from deep, and it is good. Franz Wagner with the 3 for Toronto. 41-43. Edwards inside for the dunk. The defenders kind of ran behind him, so Edwards is like, shoot, I'll take the open lane, and I'll throw it down. 41-45. Pass is tipped and intercepted by Reddish. That was Buddy Johnson with the tip. Johnson gets it back and throws it down. A grown man slam for Buddy Johnson. The deficit is the largest it's been all day at 8 points in favor of the Knicks. Senko heaves up a prayer. I mean, with shots like that, it's going to be hard for the Raptors to make a comeback. The Knicks have barely led in this series in the first half, and now they're going to be up by double digits. Anthony Edwards hits the open 3, and the Knicks all of a sudden are up by 11. A nice lead for New York. We'll see if the Raptors can respond. Senko inside, a quick and one. DJ Ramses will be guarding Senko now. He's called for the foul. DiCarlo, meanwhile, will switch on to Gary Trent. Senko with the slam, and the Raptors quickly bring it back within 6. Senko looks to make a move inside, and his shot is good. Senko with 7 consecutive points, and within a matter of about a minute, the Raptors are right back in the game. DiCarlo lobs it up to nobody, and here comes Toronto in transition. Kevon Patterson Jr. with the dunk, and we are all of a sudden within 2. The Knicks really could have turned this game into a blowout. Now the Raptors can take the lead. Jaden Mokbel with the and one. Flex on him, kiddo. Toronto with a 12-0 run, and they are now ahead. 53-52. Johnson over to Reddish. Reddish, pump fake. Nice move to put the Knicks back, not just on the board, but back on top. 53-54. Senko over to Patterson. Patterson inside. Nice move. He fakes both defenders. What a move by Kevon Patterson, giving the Raptors some great minutes off the bench. Final seconds of the first half. It's Ramses at the buzzer. Bang! DJ Ramses hits the 3, and the New York Knicks will take the lead going into halftime, 57-55. A very hard-fought, competitive start to the game so far. A lot of these other matchups have been more high-scoring. In Game 6, for example, the Knicks scored damn near 80 points in the second half. But here, both defenses have really locked in. They've done a good job. The Knicks' perimeter defense has been phenomenal. The Raptors' interior defense is making plays as Ramses nearly tips it away from Barnes to start the third quarter. Barnes will dime it for an open man, an easy slam. It's Jaron Cinco. 57-57. Here's DiCarlo with it. Over to Ramses to Reddish. Reddish, nice move. Reddish with the Cam slam. Big dunk for Cam Reddish. 57-59. Here comes Cinco now, rolling on in with the slam as he dunks it on Buddy Johnson. 59-59, DiCarlo with it. He's got 8 and 7, looking at a potential double-double. Gets it out to Ramses off the screen. Bang! DJ Ramses puts the Knicks back ahead with a triple. 61-62, DiCarlo with a dime for Ramses, who gets the dunk. I said Cesar DiCarlo needed to play well, and he's at damn near 10 assists. He's been very good as the facilitator. Ramses steals it away over to DiCarlo in the corner for Anthony Edwards, who dunks it home. I don't think I've ever gotten that angle of a dunk. 63-66. Shot inside, no good. Buddy Johnson with the board, and he is blocked. The Raptors making quick work of that play. On the other end, Cinco for Scotty Barnes, who brings the Raptors within one. 65-66. Cinco over to Barnes. Barnes with it inside for the Time Lord, Robert Williams, who gets the dunk. Now the Raptors are ahead by one. Dumbu inside. Nice move by Khalif Dumbu. He's got 10 points. He's given the Knicks really good minutes off the bench tonight. Scotty Barnes looking to respond as he dimes it inside for Gary Trent, who gets the dunk. Both offenses look a lot better here in the second half than they did in the first half. Reddish thinks about the fadeaway, hands it off for Ramses, who hits another three. Nice shot for DJ Ramses, and the Knicks are back ahead as the lead continues to be passed around like a blunt. Pass is stolen away by Khalif Dumbu! Off the glass, self-alley-oop for Dumbu. What a play! And the Knicks are ahead by 4. Gotta look at that beauty again. What a play by Khalif Dumbu. 71-75, Wagner Lawn 2, no good. But Robert Williams will tip it in off the glass. And the Raptors cut the lead in half. 73-75 now. Trent guarded by Lillard. Over to Jaron Cinco. Inside for the layup. And we are tied up. What Cinco is doing is not normal. This is like Magic Johnson rookie type of stuff to be this good in the playoffs, especially in a Game 7. Buddy Johnson for 3. Got it. When in doubt, grab a buddy. And the Knicks are right back ahead. Patterson inside for Cinco, who gets the dunk. And the Knicks are only ahead by 1. Dumbu is trapped, and he's going to be intercepted by Kevon Patterson. In transition, Patterson with it. Tries to drive by Ramses. He will make the left-handed layup. And the Raptors are now ahead by 1. Offensive rebound for Mokbel. He hands it off for Patterson. Step back. Patterson inside, and it's intercepted by Oyedeji with a dime for DJ Ramses with the slam. David Oyedeji has been a surprisingly good playmaker ever since he's entered the rotation here in the playoffs. He doesn't really do much else well. He's not a great rebounder or a great defender, as Wendell Carter dunks it easily. 81-80 now. Lillard over to Oyedeji. Out to Buddy Johnson. Deep 3 is good. Buddy Johnson with another big shot. That one was a good 5 or 6 feet beyond the arc. 81-83. Wendell Carter with an easy dunk. He had the mismatch with Lillard. Lillard tried to go for the interception. That was the only way that the Raptors weren't going to score there. Final seconds of the quarter. Dumbu from half court. No good. And through 3, this game is tied up at 83. So this postseason series all comes down to 1 quarter. Which team will score more here in the 4th? The Knicks have been better consistently down the stretch of games in the 4th quarter as opposed to the Toronto Raptors. So hopefully the Knicks will be able to do that here once again with their season on the line here in Game 7. Big start to the Raptors. Barnes pushes Buddy Johnson away for the first points. 87-85. Edwards thinks about the shot, won't take it. Edwards inside. Too easy. Ant-Man now has 20, and we're knotted up at 87. Jaron Cinco. Floater. No good. Nobody's underneath the basket, though. The ball is tipped, rebounded by Robert Williams. And Robert Williams will make the floater And what is Buddy Johnson doing? Is he in need of medical attention? Okay, he's back up. But what was that? Whatever. Let's move on. 2-point game. DiCarlo with 10 and 10 hands it off for Buddy Johnson, who drives inside and throws it down. Whatever Buddy Johnson was doing on the other end of the floor, having a seizure or what, he looks fine now. Raptors head by 4 now. DiCarlo inside makes the layup to cut the lead to 2. 93-91. Cinco. Tough play, and it's going to roll in. Not a whole lot Cesar DiCarlo could have done there. That was just a really good offensive play by a really good offensive player. Johnson again, another slam for the rookie. Buddy's now got 20 here in Game 7. 95-93. Cinco inside for the Time Lord, Robert Williams. The Raptors are really trying to head to the paint here in the fourth quarter, as they should, taking advantage of the size mismatch. Reddish, nice move, makes the layup. Good play for Cam Reddish. 197, under 6 to go. DiCarlo with the slam. The Knicks are also trying to go in the paint. Both teams are looking to score inside. The Raptors have done that better throughout this series. Scotty Barnes misses the 3. Rebound for Williams. He gets the putback. The Raptors have been great on the offensive glass here in the fourth quarter, taking advantage of the size advantage that they have. Edwards makes the layup inside. Good move. Caught the Raptors off guard there. 2-point game now. Knicks can tie or take the lead. Edwards guarded by Franz Wagner. Step back. 3 for the lead. No good. That was the Knicks' opportunity to potentially take the lead. On the other end, Wagner inside. Cinco and 1. Gerard Cinco will put the Raptors ahead by 5. Knicks looking to respond. Johnson inside. No good. Misses an easy layup. You can't be making those mistakes. Down by 5 with 4 minutes left here in Game 7. Stolen by DiCarlo on the other end. Buddy Johnson with the slam. Making up for his missed layup, and we are within 3. Good defense there as well by Cesar DiCarlo to force the turnover. Wide open in the corner is Trent. Eventually heavily contested. He misses the 3, but Williams is there for another offensive rebound and putback. The lead is back up to 5. DiCarlo with the screen inside out to Reddish for 3. Cam Reddish sinks the triple to bring you within 2. Now the lead is up to 4. Here comes Edwards with a monster jam. Nice dunk for Anthony Edwards, going airborne on this play. 110-108. Shot clock winding down. Wagner heaves up a prayer. Horrible possession by the Raptors, and look at this. The Knicks are in takeover mode. This is their opportunity to not only take the lead, but try to build one up. DiCarlo for the lead. Bang! Cesar DiCarlo hits the corner 3. The Knicks are ahead by 1 with 2 minutes to go. Raptors looking for the lead back. Wagner open 3. No good. Nice defense from Anthony Edwards. Interestingly, the Raptors don't have Scotty Barnes in the game. He's not in foul trouble or injured, so I don't know why he's out. Nice pass over to Robert Williams from Wagner to bring it within 1. Buddy Johnson. No good. He misses another layup. And the Raptors can take the lead with a minute to go. It's Cinco. Looks to drive inside. Euro step is good. And the rookie puts Toronto ahead with under a minute to go. The Knicks with it back. They want the ball in the hands of DJ Ramses to DiCarlo in the corner for Anthony Edwards. Edwards out to Reddish. Pump fake. Reddish with the slam! The Knicks take the lead with 42.7 seconds. Wagner now with it. Inside. He has the size advantage with Edwards. Shot is no good. Anthony Edwards with the stop of the year. And the Raptors will eventually foul after wasting some time. So Anthony Edwards will go to the line. He's got 24 points tonight. He's played phenomenal defense on Wagner as he sinks the first one to make it a 2-point game. Edwards taking his time. The second free throw will fall. With 26.1 seconds left, the New York Knicks are ahead by 3. Toronto calls their final time out. So what do we have to do here? What do we expect from the Raptors? Are they going to hold for a 3? Are they going to go for a quick 2? Do they treat it like a normal possession and just wait for a good look? I think what we got to do is we got to make sure the ball is not in the hands of Gerard Cinco. He's their most dangerous player. When he drives inside, he is like a freight train, and he is super hard to stop. So what we've got to do is we've got to make sure that he does not get a good look inside. I want to be able to crash the boards if necessary, with the focus obviously being on Jaron. We need to force him to shoot the ball. He's been inefficient as a shooter. The Raptors today are 2 of 19 from 3. I would way rather them take a 3 to try to tie the game rather than them go for a 2 inside. So we'll see what the game plan is. It's in the hands of Cinco, of course. No surprise. Sends it to Wagner. Fronts Wagner. Inside. Hook shot. No good! Another huge stop by Anthony Edwards, who will go to the line as the fans are feeling it, giving Edwards some MVP chance. Edwards goes 2 for 2 from the line, and it's a 5-point game. Toronto's out of timeouts. They've got to get some shots off quick. It's tipped and stolen away by DiCarlo, who gets it stolen right back by Carter. Out to Trent. 3 is no good. Williams with the board. Back out to Trent. His shot again no good. And that'll do it! The New York Knicks are headed to the conference finals for the first time since 2000. They beat the Raptors here in Game 7, 119-114. Woo! What a game! A hard-fought battle until the very end, but the New York Knicks will get the job done. They're going to the conference finals to face off against their in-city rivals, the Brooklyn Nets. Hats off to Toronto. They really gave us a tough, competitive series down to the wire. But despite not having a center since halfway through Game 1, the Knicks will survive and move on to the conference finals. We only had 6 guys score today. Interestingly enough, we really focused on getting our best players minutes, and, well, that's how it turned out. 28 points for Anthony Edwards, only 1 of 7 from 3. He was really good driving to the basket, but the biggest takeaway I had from him was on defense. He was fantastic stopping Wagner. Buddy Johnson was great, 4 for 5 from 3. Wasn't all that good from the field, though, but overall, a very strong game from the rookie. And then Cesar DiCarlo, 21, 14, and 5. He shot the ball well, 10 of 10 at the line. Those 3 guys were our best players, although Ramses and Reddish were also good. Reddish was super efficient, 7 of 8 from the field. Dimbu was good off the bench as well. And overall, just a really, really good performance. Without Jason Tatum, without Zachariah Royster, we're still able to get the job done. Jaron with 38, 11, and 6. Again, he is not an ordinary rookie. This kid is something special. Speaking of special, it had to have taken some special person to keep Scotty Barnes out of the game for the last 5 minutes. What was the thought process there? He played well today on both ends of the floor. No foul trouble. His injury wasn't bothering him. Why was he not in the game? They had Wendell Carter in instead. I get them wanting more size, but why not have him replace like Gary Trent or something? The Raptors shot 2 for 19 from 3 today, which ultimately was the big difference. Throughout this series, we've tried to game plan it to where the Raptors can only beat us on offense by doing one thing. They're not a great three-point shooting team, but they shot the ball well early in the series along with scoring inside. So my thought process is if we can limit their three-point shooting, the only way they can score is inside, and they shot the 3 horribly today. So let's look at the Brooklyn Nets now. They've got themselves a squad at Adebayo, Mitchell, Poole, but Malik Murray is the star of the show. He's averaging 26.5, 9.4 assists on utterly dominant efficiencies here in the playoffs. Their second leading scorer is actually Ches Regenworth, who's averaging around 19 and 11. You may notice Donovan Mitchell is not here. He has not played a single game in the playoffs. He got injured back in March, but he is now fully healthy and will be good to go for the conference finals for Brooklyn, which is a big deal. They made it to the conference finals without arguably their best player. As for us, we're obviously lingering with injuries. I think Royster's going to be good to go for Game 1 against the Nets, but obviously Damian Lillard's still coming back from the shoulder injury. As for Jason Tatum, I don't think he'll be available for the start of this series against the Nets. Ideally, I would like to think he'll be healthy around Game 3 or Game 4, and I think that's when we'll see Tatum back. So that'll wrap up the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Our Knicks are moving on. Our season is still alive, and we'll be facing off against the Brooklyn Nets with Games 1 and 2 in the next episode. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.